Now that you've created your first notebook and you have downloaded it from the cloud into OneNote 2016, this is what your notebook is going to look like. You're going to land on a welcome page that looks like this, and we went over this in the first video, and it gives you a little bit of a description as to what OneNote class notebook is all about and the different sections that it has. So if you recall, when we were creating the notebook, there were three main components to a class notebook. We have the collaboration space over here, and if you click on the collaboration space, it will give you a little bit of a summary as to what this area, what this purpose is for this particular area. To navigate out of the collaboration space or any of the different areas that we're going to be going in, you're always going to look for this green arrow over here. This green arrow allows us to back out of whatever section we were in. So we have the collaboration space here, and again, any student that is in this class has access to the collaboration space and either can add, delete, or do whatever they need to do in the collaboration space, and we can lock that down if needed. The content library, when we click on content library, this is going to be the important area for you to learn about, because this is where you're going to be inserting content that you want the students to have access to. So handouts that you might give out in paper format, worksheets, homework, anything of that nature that you have already in a digital format, you can insert into this area and the students will be able to gain access to. Students cannot write in the content library, they cannot add pages, they cannot add sections, they can only view. You will be able to insert stuff into the content library and distribute it to all of your students all at once, or the students will be able to make copies of things from the content library and bring it into their own notebook. I'm going to back out of this again by clicking the green arrow. And as the teacher, I will be able to see all of the students that are in my notebook, and I'll be able to see exactly what they have been working on. So if I click on one of my students' names, you will see the sections that I created for them when I first created this notebook are here. There's nothing in it yet. These are just the sections that I designated. So just think of these sections at the top of the notebook as tab sections in a binder. Because this is a digital binder, students and you can have as many sections as you want in a binder. Another way to keep track of where you are is to look in this upper left-hand side over here. So where it says Miss Robinson 2019-2020, that indicates that that is the name of the notebook I am in. And then underneath it, which is sort of like a subtitle, it tells me exactly what section of the notebook I am currently in. So I'm going to click on this green arrow and back out of this as well. The other student in my class is going to look identical because when I created sections for this notebook, it distributes it to all of the students in the notebook. Up here, you're going to see some toolbars. These tools and these toolbars are going to look very similar to what you might see in Microsoft Word or PowerPoint, because this is a Microsoft product. There are some similarities that you will already be well acquainted with. We are going to go over in one of the future videos this class notebook toolbar, which we have to download separately, which is going to give you a lot more power in terms of being able to mass distribute things to your students and also be able to review student work very easy so that you can see exactly what your students are doing, and if you want to grade right on their papers, on their digital notebooks, you'll be able to do so. So in the next video, we're going to go really focus on using the content library and how to build up this content library so that you can start distributing content to your students.